Welcome to Personal Finance Cat, where I share my personal take on personal finance. To start this episode, I want to cite from Accenture, a top IT consulting firm. Metaverse will revolutionize nearly all aspects of life and business in the next decade, allowing collaboration in virtual spaces, augmented physical places, and a blend of both. And it will create new lines of business and transform interactions between customers and companies. Well said. In this episode, I want to discuss what metaverse companies to invest in. This is still kind of the Wild West, which is difficult to navigate, yet also very exciting. I researched this topic and found quite a few good sources, and I soon realized that there are some clear patterns here. At the end of the day, the top companies these various sources recommend overlap heavily. An article by Seeking Alpha described the types of metaverse companies. Because there are different interactions in the metaverse, namely for business, social, or gaming, the metaverse companies may be focused on one or multiple of these areas. Starting from gaming, because this is what people probably immediately think about, the clear winner seems to be Roblox. According to Seeking Alpha, Roblox was a huge story in 2020 and 2021. User growth exploded during the pandemic, as did revenue. Roblox is an online metaverse gaming platform where users can play and create games for free. The company makes most of its revenue from selling in-game Robux, which allows users to enhance their experience. US News did caution that a huge percentage of Roblox users are kids, giving it either staying power or a fetish element, depending on your perspective. Next, for business. An interesting company in this category is NVIDIA, which Seeking Alpha calls a picks and shovels play on the metaverse. According to Kiplinger, the company makes graphics cards that are in gaming PCs, the advanced GPUs used for high-performance servers, the custom chips found in game consoles, and the chips used to power some of the most advanced AR headsets. No matter who makes the biggest strides in the metaverse, NVIDIA is set to profit from their success. In addition, according to Investor Place, this company recently announced that Meta Platforms bought 16,000 of its A100 processors to handle AI workloads. Several sources also mentioned that the company has made available its free Omniverse software, which is a content creation platform already used by creators and companies to build 3D content and simulations. The reason why this company is the top pick for this category is because of its picks and shovels play, much like the picks and shovels during the gold rush. Next, for social. Meta Platforms Inc., or Meta for short, believes in the metaverse so much that it changed its iconic name Facebook last year. Meta recently had some bad PR, but as Investor Place puts it, Meta's penchant for proving its naysayers wrong has me sold on its metaverse aspirations. Its reality lab segments are currently leading the charge towards ensuring that the metaverse eventually becomes a reality. In a June CNBC interview, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg laid out his ambitious vision. We hope to basically get to around 1 billion people in the metaverse, doing hundreds of dollars of commerce each, buying digital goods, digital content, different things to express themselves, whether that's clothing for their avatar or different digital goods for their virtual home, or things to decorate their virtual conference room, utilities to be able to be more productive in virtual and augmented reality and across the metaverse overall. Despite some analysts' concerns about Meta's stocks, again, in my mind, Meta's leadership has proved the naysayers wrong so many times in the past, including its acquisition of Instagram and then Instagram's subsequent overtake of Snapchat in its AR capabilities. Even though this one is a bit risky, good news is that Meta's stock price has recently bottomed out. So now may be a good opportunity to buy into the stocks if you believe the long-term potential. Last but not least, two companies that cover all three aspects of the metaverse business, social, and gaming, and are on the top of the recommendation list are Apple and Microsoft. These two companies have a long-established reputation in producing high-quality products. Starting with Apple, rumor has it that Apple is set to launch its AR/VR headset sometime in 2022, with a lighter, sleeker upgrade to follow in 2024. If the quality of existing Apple products is any testament, we can expect Apple to produce one of the best, if not the best, AR/VR headsets in the industry. And due to its massive user base of iPhones, iPads, and Mac computers, there is really no limit on what applications these headsets can be incorporated into, even if the games and platforms may ultimately be developed by third parties. Apple is going to be a big winner for sure. Just like how the boom of the apps market has hugely benefited Apple because Apple has been able to generate revenue from sharing the success with the app developers. And drumroll for the final contestant, Microsoft. The recent success that Microsoft had in launching Teams has absolutely reinforced Microsoft's dominant position in being one of the greatest and long-lasting tech companies, especially for the business world. Speaking as a corporate professional, I have first-hand experience using Teams, and I really love it. Even though Zoom had the initial win due to many of its user-friendly features, eventually most corporations went with Teams due to the much higher security level, as well as the fact that Teams integrates very nicely with the other Microsoft products. Teams was so quick to adapt the same features that made Zoom popular and successful, such as filters and virtual backgrounds, and soon surpassed Zoom in other very useful features, such as auto caption, switching between devices, and connecting audio separately from video. Outside of business, there is a great viral video produced by John Coogan titled "Microsoft Just Killed Zuck's Metaverse." Watch the video to see why, in John's view, Microsoft has already won this Metaverse competition against Meta, not only in business, but also in social and gaming. Just some bonus content on another company to watch out for, which is called Matterport. The reason to call out this company is because it has a brand new business model, which was previously not available. Matterport takes physical assets and digitizes them. The digitization can then be used for design, operations, or other visualization purposes. Real estate, retail, hospitality, and construction are common industries that benefit. As a real estate investor myself, specifically an out-of-state investor, when I first heard about the Metaverse, my first business idea was we can totally use Metaverse to make touring the properties so much easier. Lo and behold, there's already a company that exists which makes this happen. It is a fairly new company with small market cap and low stock prices, which make it particularly attractive. Alright friends, those are the picks of Metaverse companies to invest in. I hope you find something useful. Again, this is not financial advice, but purely for education purposes. But if you find it helpful, please feel free to share with your friends and family and leave a rating or review on Apple Podcast or Spotify. You can also leave me a comment on YouTube or send me an email at personalfinancecat@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Do you agree with the list? Or do you think there will be other companies that will be the Metaverse winner? Thank you again for listening. Until next time.